Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel here at Crypto Nation. Hey, if you're new here, totally free. Subscribe, hit the like button for post notifications. Let's get right on to it. Just going to be a quick update on Bitcoin. So we got Bitcoin at 63,166. Looking at Bitcoin right now, it's at the stage where it's at that stage where it's holding pretty good. Right before that next step, I think that next step is going to be about 65 to 68K, and then from there about 70 to 72,000 a coin, and then from there we're going to get a lot of altcoins. Like I said, they're going to be altcoins are going to start flying high. Just like I said in my last post, um, we're probably at the last stages. I think we're at the last stages of the accumulation phase when it comes to the altcoins, the low cap utilities. So, like they say, make sure you're in the right coins because we do know at the end of the day, a lot of these cryptos that are out there, they're not going to get the mass adoption, or there's really only going to be a very few utility coins, tokens that are going to get picked up by institutions or banks or whatever. When you think about the global scale, you know what I mean when it comes to the alts. So just make sure it's a coin that makes sense, that has some types of use case behind it. But anyways, Bitcoin, uh, like I said, this is the one that started it all. This is, you know, like I said, if we all know that Bitcoin has to do its thing for this run in order for the altcoins, to follow. Looking at that 1 month chart, let me see, we're just up over 4% for the 1 month. For the 1 year, it's still up 137% for the 1 year, which is good. When you look at the past year in the crypto market, Bitcoin been up that like that. Um, you know, we look back about 6 months from a year ago. Um, People just wasn't sure what stage of the bull run, whether we're pre-bull run or we're still in a bear market. I honestly said this even over a year ago. I think even a year ago, the pre-bull run had already started. Like I said, we already had altcoins that already did like 50 to 100x, over the last like year and a half. You know what I mean? But yeah, you look at that, that all-time chart, obviously like over what you look at that all-time chart, what's that, 102 million, up 102 million% or something like that, that long number. So yeah, when you look at Bitcoin, it's undefeated. Just looking at this all-time chart right here, it says it all. Even during the crypto crashes and all that, despite that, Bitcoin is still it's in the green. Even when obviously when Bitcoin over 3 years ago, when Bitcoin was at 15K, Bitcoin was still in the green. When you think about it, it was all for the Bitcoin has been in the green for a long time. When you look at the all-time chart, looking at this 1 year chart, a lot of growth there. But like I said, I believe that let me see, was it how many months ago was that when Bitcoin peaked at 74K, before it came back down. And after that, there was a lot of selling pressure. It's showing here 70. I know for a fact Bitcoin hit 74K at one point. It's only showing 73 for some reason, but I know for a fact it was actually 74. But anyways, looking at that all-time chart, you can see where it definitely printed. It was at 26K here about a year ago. We was at 26K. We came all the way up. At one point, we did hit about, well, I'll just say 73 to 74K, looking at that 1 year chart. But now, Bitcoin now, it's just ready to do its thing again. It's ready to head back to where it was and beyond. Um, Bitcoin is definitely ready to head to a new frontier. And I believe that new frontier is going to be, um, like I said, 80K, surpasses, previous all-time high of 74. I believe that, like I said, the next step is going to be 66K, then 70, 72, then around 75, then 80. But like I said, this is going to happen over a period of about a month. We're heading towards the end of September. It's going to be a lot going on in the crypto market. Everybody's saying October, they're calling it Pumptober. So let's see what happens. Crypto market is about to go parabolic. They had the rate cut. Everything that's coming together that's global, everything global. BlackRock, we know BlackRock holds the world's majority of Bitcoin. There's new catalysts coming out. They're going to be, I think China's going to be having, they're going to start doing the Bitcoin mining. You know, you got to think China is like makes up the most of the world's population is over in China, right? And the fact that they're going to start the just wait till China starts their Bitcoin mining facilities. That's going to be crazy. I think Russia already got one. I think a couple of countries in Europe already got their Bitcoin mining. A couple of South American countries um, got their Bitcoin mining facility. I'm telling you guys, man, this is about to take the world by storm. Think about when Bitcoin, eventually get over 100K. Everybody's going to be talking about it. You know, um, like I said, I think back over 3 years ago, three and a half years ago when Bitcoin got down to like whatever 14K, 14, 15K. I regret not buying any. I regret not buying a little bit of Bitcoin at that time. I know the FUD was at its all-time high. Uh, think about think about it. There's people who's been buying Bitcoin ever since it was like around 14, 15K over 3.5 years ago. Now look where they're at now. They're up nice, and they don't even have to worry about selling. They're up nice, and knowing the fact that Bitcoin is going to be heading up to 150K eventually. I'm thinking by 2026, we could possibly by 2026 see a 200K Bitcoin. You never know. It could probably happen before that. But, to be realistic, I'll say by next summer 2025, we could see a 150K Bitcoin, maybe higher. You never know, man. I just have a feeling one day Bitcoin is just really going to break out and go parabolic. We know that Bitcoin over the last 6 months has been manipulated. They've actually manipulated the price of Bitcoin for a while. If institutions been buying them up, countries are starting to more countries are starting to accept it and everything. They definitely been manipulating the big, like BlackRock, Grayscale, all these MicroStrategy, all these big guys that's holding Bitcoin. We know they've been manipulating it, for a good while. When it hit a certain price, they'll dump a certain amount, to scare off retail, with alts and everything. But like I said, I think we're at the doorsteps now. The time is definitely coming. But anyways, guys, don't forget to subscribe. Hit the like button for post notifications. Also, hey, if you like to support the channel, just get the channel membership at the bottom left hand side, just $3 a month. Hey, I'm not doing the Discord or Patreon charging like $100 to $500 like other crypto content creators doing. But hey, if that's what you guys like doing, following other crypto channels charging $100 to $500 for a Discord, hey, go for it. But hey, go ahead and give them all your money. But hey, I'm not doing that. But anyways, if you like to support the channel, I'm going to be dropping some content just for the channel members, and I'm going to have my updated portfolio there as well. But anyways, thanks everybody for tuning in. That is my take on Bitcoin. Yeah, and I hope everybody enjoy the rest of your Saturday. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace. Bitcoin to the moon, then Mars.